Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime Kamitsubaki City Under Construction. Synopsis from any list. 7 years after humanity was devastated by a major disaster, a beacon of science and prosperity rises in Kamitsubaki City. But lurking in its shadows are Tesseracta, monsters born from human darkness. Only the witchling, 5 girls with voices that weird magic, stand against them. With every note they fight, not just to protect the peace of the city, but to heal a broken world. Now, this show is a 3D show, or CG show. Overall, it was fine. There were a couple scenes that were a little bit... that didn't look too good. Some of the scenes feel like they have a less frame rate. It feels like they saved a couple frames here and there. I watched the first 4 episodes and you just get thrown in. First episode, you just get thrown in. You see 5 witches or witchlings, 5 girls. You don't know anything about them. You just know their name. And they are accompanied by 5 guys that can fight. The girls itself, they don't fight. They can sing. Yay. And the 5 guys, they do all the fighting. Some of the fighting seemed pretty good. We have a lot of like larger scale fights going on, which didn't look... they looked fine. They were not too interesting. It feels like, because this is an animation to a game, and the first installation of the game was like a rhythm game, so it feels like they just make a game around the... just to have like music, just to show off the music of the game. I'm assuming the story of the game is the same, of the animation is the same of the game, and they just want to shove music into this anime. All the endings are different, which is nice. Animation is fine. Characters are very... the story and characters are not really introduced well, because you just get thrown in. Slowly but surely, over 4 episodes which I watched, you get introduced to some of the characters. You get introduced to some of the parts of the story. In episode 4, we finally find out what is the deal with the guys that accompany the witches. We get information about the witches in, I believe, like episode 3, which it's a little bit late, and we get like little hints of story about the characters every now and then. We get like a little bit, hey, this is a little bit of the backstory of this character, which there are some questionable things in those backstories, because you see characters that then are part of the crew, which is a little bit weird. It is, there are a lot of questions. The disaster. What happens there? What is going on? We have these tesseracts spawning from negative human emotion, which is like, okay, understandable that a couple appear and this is where the witches go to fight them off. However, there's also a barrier, and somehow there was a whole swarm that spawned inside, which is like, where are these coming from? What is really happening? What about all the technology? How does this go? We have like a flamingo that is like the chief of the whole operation, which is like, okay, where are they coming from? What really is happening? There are some parts that are really badly done. As example, we find out the flamingo is... this is a little bit spoilery, but it's like the character. The flamingo is like an AI. And it's like, okay, why is it like a flamingo? Okay, if the AI is there, there are a lot of information that the Witchling's character also asked, that it's under review. What do you mean? You're an AI. How did you not uncover specific parts already? And in episode 4, we are like on the back burner. It's a lot of stuff that I did not like at all. This one is a little bit hard to pinpoint. The first 3 episodes I was like, okay, seemed fine, like a 7. The 4th episode was not doing so well. I'm going to go into spoiler in a second. Let's go rating. Any list has it at 51%. My anime list at 5.47. With the 4th episode, I'm like on a 6 out of 10. The animation is fine. There are some parts that especially in the 4th episode, which are like, So I'm going to go into some spoilers, so be warned. So at the end of episode 3, one of the companions decide to kill the AI. So the whole time we see like a bunch of AIs working in the command center. Now the AI took the humanoid body to try and get closer to the witchlings. This one got killed and the AI is dead. The AI is somehow dead. I don't know how. The AI is gone. Doesn't really make sense to me. Sure. Now, the problem is one of the characters betrayed the group to kill the AI. In the next episode, we just jump. We just jump forward like it's the next day. We don't know what happened. We get told, hey, the traitor just ran away. The traitor is a long-range specialist and ran away, even though all the other ones are like medium to close-range specialists and fast. The fastest is Lapless, and he was unable to get to the traitor in time to, just keep the traitor there so we can question the traitor. The traitor's just gone. Which is like, what? Why? Just plot convenience for some reason. We didn't get to see it. We didn't get to told what really happened. They just ran away somehow. I believe they were also in like a building, like a couple stories high. They just disappeared. This was like, okay. So then we get into the scene that a lot of girls disappear, and they disappeared around like a specific station. There are like 50 people in 2 weeks disappeared, and our girls, they are. It's not interesting to them. They have 0 information gathering ability to find out, hey, there are a lot of people disappearing. What are you doing? One of them is moping. Understandable. Yeah, sure. Person died. It got remind you of someone. We don't know who. Your sister. Who cares? I don't know. I didn't watch the special, to be honest, because I don't want to see the stuff before the show. Another one was like, oh, I'm going to the lab of my dad because he was, like a big scientist, and the AI flamingo guy was starting as a simplistic AI, so maybe I can find something else. The other ones did something else. I believe they are searching for these missing people, and they're doing a terrible job. They also say, hey, we can't rely on public information because we only get the information after stuff happened. They then go to the station. They find, hey, for some reason, the monster then decides to more or less show itself. I don't know why, but they decided to show itself. They then defeat the monster. I really dislike the fight this time, because there is one singular monster. We have our witches, who are useless anyway, so who cares about them? And we had 3 witches. 2 of them had a companion. And those companions, they do not fight? I mean, this should be an easy, hey, I'm coming out, I'm going to fight. One of them is even able to more or less bind the enemy. And they did nothing. I mean, they rescued some people. Why are you rescuing people? Another part, people have like 0 survival instincts. They trip and they're like, oh my god, help me. Just crawl. It's not that hard. You still have your legs. Do you know how fast people can crawl if they need to? It is really quick. It's just... They defeat the monster. The monster is like some kind of girl, I guess, because you hear some girl crying, I believe. It just was very weird. We also saw the enemies somewhat, and the one that betrayed the group. We don't know why, how. We have like, this is 4 episodes in of 13. We did, in my opinion, the biggest problem is we have too many characters with too little introduction. Sure, there's a special that I believe introduces one of the characters, maybe. I don't care. We have 13 episodes, use these 13 episodes. What do I care about a special? One... It is just a lot going on. There were some other parts I do not really remember anymore. It's mostly the fight that and the inability of the people. Additionally, that, you know, one AI got killed and it removed all the AIs. Not that the AI was that helpful, because there was like the question of why are there only 5 witchlings if there are more potential witchlings. The AI is like, yeah, it's under review. What do you mean? It's like 7 years since this tragedy happened. We have no information about that as well. It is a very weird show. We will see if more stuff is going to be uncovered. People somehow dislike the show a lot. I don't know why. To be honest, I feel like it's fine. It's fine. More on the... It was fine until episode 3. I did not like the fight in episode 4, and that we just ignored the betrayal, more or less, or the aftermath. So that is why for me it's like meh at the moment. But I don't know.